Next, yours. So next. Okay, this is the game Nakamura Sindarov. Sindarov's like 6 years old. Yeah. Now in this game, Nakamura gave Sindarov the slip as opposed to the slipper.
Yeah.
Sindarov instead of Cinderella.
Oh.
Okay. Now in this position, the engine says white is plus a billion. The game's over. White's up in exchange, and he's got a pass pawn that's queening. And there's two moves that incredibly win. One is to take, and one is to play queen e2. They're both like plus a billion. I'm not even sure which was better, but they both win immediately. Hikaru made an unusual move. A7, because that A pawn was too strong, so he wanted to lose it. Okay, that throws away 95% of his advantage. Now it should be a draw. H3. Now, if you play king G1, you lose. If you play king H1, you lose. King H1 obviously loses, frankly. And king here loses because check and bishop D4 check. Okay. And so forth. Right. So Naka played king F1 and black took, and now it's a draw. So A7's like an unbelievable blunder. But luckily we have more blunders in this game. Okay, queen D1 threatening here. Now, black can actually draw by defending the pawn. It looks like, if you defend the pawn, that rook F5 check, king G6, queen takes pawn wins. And that's because it does win. But you don't play king G6, you play king H6. And now if you take the pawn that you were so proud of, now you get checked ad infinitum. There's nothing you can do. You're just getting checked everywhere. In fact, he has to watch out not to get mated. But okay, it's just black just checks every move. Okay, so black can draw doing that, but black was drawing the way he played. He checked and played king F7. And king F7 is not a good move, but okay, here. And now he blundered. He's still in the drawing zone, thanks Seaburn, by defending his pawn. Now, Karen.
Yes.
What move can black make that defends this pawn?
I guess you go queen A3.
Doesn't defend.
I'm sorry, queen C8.
Correct. Queen C8, and black just chills. And white's better because white's up in exchange, but probably a draw. Instead of defending with his king and drawing, and defending with his queen and probably drawing, he gave a Potzer sees a check, Potzer plays a check.
Was he trying to get some time on the clock?
Well, rook F1, now he loses. You can't protect this pawn. So he played queen D4 check, which has nothing to do with this pawn. Now, problem is, if you play queen here defending the pawn, this rook can now get involved in the game. And with white coming in here and coming in here, it's winning for white. Yeah, now he can't save this pawn, so it's over. Yeah, he just hung all his pawns. Okay, then he resigned because white's plus 10 now. So Naka was completely winning. Then it was a draw. Then he was slightly better, and then he won. That's what happens in Blitz. Now, to Nakamura's credit, he had 30, 40 seconds, and Sindarov had less than 10 seconds. And that's very important when you're playing a 3-minute game. That's what I try to do when I play 3-minute. I just don't do it. But I try to do it. I don't do it, but I try. So Sindarov, who eventually got drawing positions once or twice, was looking at less than 10 seconds on his clock, and he had no hope. That's because he didn't visit my mom in the nursing home. Yeah.